Hello video game connoisseurs, and welcome back to the Demo Games playlist on my channel. In this episode, we're going to play the Lord Winklebottom Investigates demo. This is a new game, I believe, that's coming to Steam, and it really is sort of playing off of the Sherlock Holmes ideas with Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, but it's using animals in place of the human characters. And I've played a little bit of the demo already. I've really had some fun with it. So I'm going to play through as much as we can on the demo here, and now I'm going to give my opinion on what I think about this demo at the end. So let's jump in and play Lord Winklebottom Investigates.
Oh my god, he's dead! The master's dead!
Well then, Frumple, that was quite the case, wasn't it?
Oh, indeed so. Already made the evening edition, don't you know? I picked up a copy when I went to buy the boat ticket. We'll be quite the heroes, I think.
Hopefully they don't dwell too much on the part where one of the Weasel gang cracked you over the head with a pool cue and nearly made off with all the gold, eh?
Huh, Richard Blighter caught me from behind. Just not cricket, is it?
Still, all worked out in the end, my friend. And just in time too, as we have this party with Admiral Gilfrey to attend.
Look, who is this chap anyway, Winklebottom?
Gilfrey's an old school friend of mine, top of his class, went on to become an admiral, then latterly undertook a number of privately funded expeditions to all four corners of the globe.
Ah, bit of a swot then, eh? We had no time for his sort at my school.
Evidently so, my friend. Right, let's get this boat ticket and be on our way. Where is the ticket anyway, Frumple?
Oh, I slipped it in the newspaper for safekeeping.
Alright, before we get it, let's go ahead and take a look around the room.
Ah, do you remember this case?
Hoxton Fox Gang, wasn't it? Made a mint selling forgeries of famous works of art until you stepped in.
That's right, kept this one as a souvenir. It's a reproduction of the goat with a pearl earring. You know, we really must replace this waste paper bin. It's starting to look rather ragged.
Yes, and whose fault is that? Don't know why you keep buying these straw ones. You know you can't resist a nibble when you're peckish.
As I say, we should replace it. Yes, a nice new straw basket, I think. I'm rather fond of this scarf. Shame it's a bit on the short side, though. Winklebottom cracks the case. A touch sensational, but they appear to have got most of the salient facts correct.
Never mind all that. What did it say about me?
Ah, well, let me see. Yes, here it is. Lord Winklebottom was assisted, as ever, by his associate, Mr. Frumple.
Mister? Dash it all. I didn't spend 8 years in medical school just to be called Mister. Bunch of bloody hacks.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We have to get going if we're to catch this boat before nightfall.
No, I'm quite vexed now. I shan't leave until I've had a fresh cup of tea to calm me down. This one's practically tepid.
Oh, very well. I'll make you a fresh cup. The pot should be ready now. Ah, here's the ticket. I'll keep hold of this for now. Now to pour some out for the good doctor. I'll take this. Good for the old bones, you know. I've put the milk in the cup. And in with the tea. Here you are then, a nice fresh cup of tea.
Ah, that's much better. I say, this tastes a bit off. Did you put the milk in first or something?
Ah, was that wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? What sort of animal do you think I am?
A most fine one, my friend. Come along, we need to be off. The ticket says we are to meet a Mr. Walters at the docks, and he'll sail us out to Gilfrey's Island.
Oh, very well. I suppose this'll have to do. Milk first, I ask you.
Ah, just smell that salty sea air. It takes me back to my childhood holidays on the coast with Gilfrey. Even then you could tell the old boy was destined for a life on the waves.
Don't much care for it myself. Went on a ghastly school trip to Blackpool as a lad. Tried to go on a donkey ride. Donkey was furious. He told me I was too heavy. Wretched fellow.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We need to find the docks and this salty Walters chap who's going to take us over to Guilford's Island.
Alright, so he did not like that I put the milk in first, but frankly, I think that's the way you should make a cup of tea. Maybe I'm wrong, but I put the milk in the cup first, then the tea on top, so that it blends nicely. Who knows? Probably I'm some kind of a sinner for doing so.
Perhaps this is the vessel that Mr. Walters will be using to convey us to Guilford's Island.
Dashed well hope not, what with that blasted great hole in the side of it.
That is true, we should get that fixed. Alright. So there's a few items here. I'm going to go ahead and take them because I think they'll be useful later.
Let's take this with us just in case. A boat hook. This should come in handy.
Alright, now let's talk to the two people here.
Excuse me, sir, would you mind... I say, there's really no need for that.
Fearsome looking blighter. I'm keeping well away.
Alright, so evidently he's a bit on the rough side. Let's take the box of tools.
You know, Frumple, we might be able to make use of this saw.
Blimey, not the friendliest chap, is he?
Okay, so we're not taking the saw right now, evidently.
I say, old chap, a moment of your time. Greetings, my good man. Good day to you. What can I do for you?
Let's ask about the seagull first.
The fellow over there is proving a bit troublesome. Oh, him. He's harmless, really. As long as you don't greatly value your eyeballs.
Delightful.
You'll not be getting anything out of him until he's got his morning drink inside of him. And I'm not talking about coffee, if you take me meaning. I see.
Okay, so we need some booze for the seagull.
I have a ticket for conveyance of myself and my colleague here with a Mr. Walters. I wonder if you know the gentleman. Oh, that layabout. Oh, I know him all right, but you'll not be going anywhere with him until he pays his docking fees. Nobody leaves this dock without my say-so. No docking fee, no permit to leave.
I say, Winklebottom, this Walters fellow sounds like a flaky sort of character, what?
Alright, so we're gonna need a permit. Alright, let's see
Well,
about
can
the
we
permit.
discuss this permit? How might we obtain a permit to allow us to leave the dock? Well, you could get Walters to pay his docking fee, but that's not likely to happen. Tell you what, I'm a bit short-staffed today, so if you help me with repairing this ship, I'll give you a permit.
Manual labour? Don't much like the sound of that. I have a surgeon's hands, don't you know?
Alright, so what do we need to do to help repair the ship?
Well, what can we do to help? I can do the actual work, but I've run out of wood. I need some planks or something. Very well, we shall obtain some wood for you. Also, this barrel of tar here is solidified. I don't need much, but I need a way to melt some of it. Some way to melt the tar, I see.
Shouldn't be a problem for a genius like you, eh, what?
Alright.
Right then, Frumple, let's see what we can do about getting hold of this permit.
So we still need to meet Walters. We now have to melt this tar, which we're going to need heat for, obviously. And we need some wood as well. And we need alcohol for the seagull. Alright. Well, the bar should have the alcohol. Here's some bottles.
I'm not quite sure what I want this for, but want it I do.
Picking up litter, eh? Very public-spirited.
Definitely. Never know when they're going to be good for something.
The door to the pub is locked.
Yes, and the fellow over there seems rather put out by it.
Okay, let's talk to the landlord.
Let me in, you bleeding crooked canine. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry. In a bit of a jam here.
A good day to you, sir.
It bleeding well isn't a good day. That reprobate Walters has locked me out of my own pub. I do apologise, sir. I shouldn't take it out on you, like. But he's going to drive me out of business if I don't get back in there to stop him.
Indeed so. Quite the predicament.
I have noticed that is one critique I have of this game, is that sometimes the characters don't say what is actually written. There it says that he's going to drive me out of business instead of drink me out of business. I wish it had said drink instead. But hopefully they'll correct that. As I said, I think the game is still in its early stages, so I think they're going to be updating it quite a bit still. So hopefully they change that. Let's see what we can do about Walters. I think he's the guy we need as well, so we're going to have to get in there and deal with him.
So this is your establishment, I take it?
Indeed so, sir. Used to be my father's. but I took it over as the oldest of the litter. We do a good trade serving the sailors and dock workers, even if you have to put up with less savoury characters from time to time. I say, Winklebottom, I do hope he's not talking about the chap who's meant to sail us out of the island.
I think that's exactly who he's talking about.
Can we help you get the door open? I'm rather afraid I have business with this Walters fellow.
He's bleeding well gone and locked the door from the inside, and my spare keys in my bedroom on the top floor. How am I meant to get up there? Sounds rather like your forte, what?
I do have a certain talent for retrieving things from high places, yes.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, sir, it's the window on the right up there. Not the left one, that leads to the hallway, and we had it sealed up as it lets a proper terrible draft in right through the pub. We'd catch our death if you open that one.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the open window. Alright, we have jewelry here. Can we...
Ah, pearls for a swine.
Okay. Can we take it?
Lord Winklebottom committing common larceny? Most certainly not.
Evidently not, but we are allowed to take the keys, I'm sure.
These must be the keys that put-out porcine fellow is after.
Alright, let's take those.
Oh. Well, I can see them, but they're rather frustratingly out of reach.
Okay. Let's use the boat hook then.
Ah yes, this seems to be just the ticket. Perhaps I should keep this hook for collecting out-of-reach leaves.
Okay, so we have the keys. Let us give the keys to the landlord.
Right then, this should do the trick.
Thank you kindly, sir. Right then, let's see what that bleeder has been up to in my pub. Wouldn't fancy being in that fellow's shoes, eh?
Alright. Let's look at the sign before we go in.
One of the old English kings lost his head in the Great Frog War, if I remember my history.
Careless, if you ask me.
I do love their version of Dr. Watson. He's quite entertaining.
You're bleeding well paid for this, Walters. Look what you done. This bleeding barrel is bleeding well empty now. Get out, yeah? Keep your snout out of me business. I be leaving on my own time. I won't be taking no orders from a landlubber like you.
I say, Frumple, this is the chap who's going to sail us to the island?
Fellow looks like he's barely able to stand, let alone sail a ship.
Alright. So, we need to deal with him. But we're also needing to get alcohol. See about it.
A barrel made of wooden planks. It's empty.
Okay, so this might be the wood we need.
I say, barkeep, would you mind awfully if I took this empty barrel?
You'd be doing me a favour. That beer-soaked bulldog has emptied it anyway. Damned if I can figure out where you keep all this stuff, Winklebottom.
Alright, so we have the wood for the repairs. We're gonna need heat. Horse brasses.
These are made by the finest craft sources.
Interesting.
This fireplace is as cool as the atmosphere in here.
Maybe we can ask the barkeep to light that for us.
I have no idea what these are for, but they look terribly nautical.
Interesting.
A painting of a ship. It's perhaps not the most refined piece of artwork I've seen.
Probably for the best. I wouldn't hang anything valuable in this place. Not with their clientele.
Alright.
I presume this is the landlord's wife.
Ah yes, handsome looking sow, isn't she?
I think that was meant as a compliment.
I say, Winklebottom, that fellow looks like a bit of a bore, eh what?
Yes,
Because,
very good, Frumple.
wow, because he is a bore. I get it.
Shifty looking sort, if you ask me.
What makes you say that? He seems like a perfectly fine gentleman to me.
Can't rightly say. Something about primates. It's the eyes, I think. Something in them that's almost not animal.
Wow, there were some racial tones to that particular joke there. Alright.
A rum jug.
Suspicious, you think? Maybe an important clue.
No, Frumple, I mean it's a jug full of rum.
Alright, well we need the rum jug for the seagull.
Get your bleeding hooves off. I mean, would you mind leaving that where it is, please, sir? I'll eat a dozen of those a day to these thieving bleeders.
Alright, so he doesn't want to give it to us. Maybe he wants something for
How
it?
can I help you, sir?
Alright. let's ask about the rum jug.
I say, old boy, would you mind awfully letting us have that jug of rum you have sitting on the bar over there?
Well, suppose you did help me get back in me pub. Fine, you can have the bleeding thing. On the ass, like.
Alright.
I say, old chap, any chance of lighting the fire? There's a bit of a nip in the air after all.
No bleeding way, cost me money that does. And with that waste of space drink me out of house and home, I need to save every last shilling. It'd have to get a lot colder in here before I start a fire.
Alright, so we're not getting a fire right now, but I have an idea for that.
I wonder what you can tell us about the sailor that's been slumped over that table over there.
The bane of my bleeding existence, that's what he is. He's cleared me out. Can you believe it? Drunk all me bleeding beer he has.
Very bothersome, I'm sure.
Alright, so he's not happy with Walter's.
Well, thank you for your time.
Very good, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and take the rum jug,
We should take our reward with us.
since he'll let us have it now. Then let's deal with Walter's.
Aye, what is it?
Greetings, my good man.
Well, spit it out. What be you wanting, stranger?
You are Salty Walters, I take it?
That I am, and don't you be forgetting it neither.
Then you are to take us to the Isle of Barghest.
No, I be staying here with me drinks. I'll not be sailing today, not for you or anyone else. I say, you rotter. You have tickets, you know. Paid for in advance. Nah.
Okay, so he doesn't want to sail us.
Now look here, you bounder. We have tickets, and you'll jolly well sail us out to that island, dash it all. I won't be sailing today. I drinks me beer to wash away the terrible taste of the salty sea water. Hates it, I does. I'll not be sailing again for a while, now that I've got that accursed taste out of me system.
Ironic that a man named Salty should hate the taste of seawater so, isn't it, Frumple?
That's inconvenient if you ask me.
Alright,
Well, goodbye then.
so as long
Seems
as he,
more than a little worse for wear, thanks to all that beer.
has his beer, he's not leaving. Can we take his beer?
That be mine, you great thieving scallywag. Who's off it?
Alright, we're not going to be able to take it. Interesting. Alright, so he had said before if this window were opened, it would make the bar cold. So we need to do that so that he's willing to light a fire.
Now, let's see if we can't get this window open. It's no good. Stuck fast.
Give it another go. Probably just been painted over.
Well, if you say so, just one more. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that didn't go entirely according to plan. How awfully embarrassing.
Still, got the job done, what?
Alright, so we broke his window instead. Well, hopefully that will still cool off the bar. That would be a good thing for us. Let's talk to the dock worker again here.
I say, old chap, a moment of your time.
Oh, we don't need to
Well
talk to the
then,
dock.
thank you for your time.
We need to give him the barrel.
Here you are, a barrel. It's made of wood. It's a good effort, but I can't very well plug this hole with a whacking great barrel now, can I? Maybe if you broke it up or something.
Okay, so we need the saw. So I guess first things first, let's give the jug of rum to the seagull.
Here you are then, sir, some alcohol. Perhaps this will quench your thirst?
I say, nearly ripped your blasted hoof off.
Nice alcoholic seagull.
Well, that seems to have calmed him down considerably. Though I can't help but feel we aren't really helping the poor wretch here.
No, you are contributing to his alcoholism. Alright, but we should be able to take the saw now.
Now this fellow has calmed down, I'm sure he won't object to us borrowing his saw. You see, doesn't mind a bit.
Alright. We've got his saw. Let's use the saw
Now,
on the
from you
barrel.
hold onto the barrel and I'll attempt to chop it up.
Careful where you're waving that thing. No other doctors around to patch me up if you slip, you know.
Will this do the job? Ah yes, this'll do nicely. I can use this wood for my repairs.
Alright, so we need to go get that tar. The dog does hate seawater.
I might be able to get some seawater in this if only I could get low enough.
Okay, so we need to lower it down. Can we use the rope with the bottle?
It's no good. The rope can't get any purchase on the smooth glass bottle.
Alright. How about on the jug?
I've tied the rope through the handle of this jug.
That did work. Can we get seawater in it?
Now I'll lower the jug down on this rope, and yes, we now have a jug filled to the brim of salty seawater.
Good. Back into the pub.
I say, it is rather chilly in here, what?
Yeah, it's colder than Poseidon's drawers in here. Oh, for goodness sake, I'll have to light the bleeding fire now.
Alright, so we did get the fire we needed going.
What be ye playing at? Get that away from me beer.
Frightfully sorry, old boy.
Gonna need to distract the old curmudgeon if we're to get near his drink.
Alright, how are we going to distract him?
Since the landlord is looking the other way, perhaps I might borrow this for a moment. I'll be sure to return it naturally.
Fella's probably used to things going walkabout in this place anyway.
No, sorry.
Okay, we're not allowed to assault him.
Oh, what terrible siren song be that. Last orders are upon us already.
Alright, that got him distracted.
Quickly, while he's not looking, just pour this into his beer.
Blah! Blah! What be this foul flavour? Me last beer is ruined and that picaroon pig won't sell me no more.
Do I take it you might now be willing to carry out your job?
No reason not to now. Maybe the Admiral can see his way to providing me with a bit of the old grog. Go way back, him and me.
Shall we meet at the docks then?
Aye, I'll be waiting in me vessel. Make it quick, mind ye.
Alright.
I don't know about you, Frumple, but I'm a touch perturbed about the competence of our sozzled sailor.
Chap must be completely half-cut if he's drunk that lot.
We should leave these. We've already taken enough from this establishment.
Fair enough. Alright. Can I use the poker here?
Now to heat up this poker somewhat. Yes, that's done the trick splendidly.
Be careful with that thing, don't want to burn a hole in your breeches.
Alright. So I think I
My
should...
word, there appears to be a storm coming in. We must make haste and get out of the island before it hits.
I think we should be able to use that poker on the tar. This is the boat we're taking? Alrighty then.
Right then, Frumple, just watch this. Yes, the hot poker is melting through the tar like butter.
Oh, what a noxious niff. Let's get rid of this stuff quickly.
Wonder what would happen if we just try to leave.
Wait, you don't mean this is your ship?
Aye, that'd be, and what of it?
I just don't think it looks particularly seaworthy.
She's a fine vessel. Served me on many a long voyage she has. Besides, I be the only sailor in dock right now, so you don't have a choice. That's not terribly reassuring.
Shall we set sail for the island then?
No, that bilge-rat over yonder won't let me leave. Says I've no paid me docking fees. Get his permission and we'll be on our way.
Alright, so we have to deal with the dock worker here. Let's give him the tar.
This is just what I need. I can use this to waterproof the repair. Thank you for that, fellows. Now I can repair this hole in my boat. First class job, even if I do say so myself.
Well, nobody else is likely to.
Well, with that done, I'm finished for the day, so you're both free to go. Give this permit to Walters and let him know his debt is cleared. This time.
Alright, so we've taken care of that.
Even with that rather slapdash repair job, this still looks considerably more seaworthy than Walter's boat.
We're going to be smashed to smithereens. I just know it.
Alright, well, let's see how that works out.
This seems unlikely to be effective.
Okay, we don't need to give it to him.
Come on then, spit out.
Shall we set sail for the island then?
Aye, that we will. All the permits are in order, so all aboard for the Isle of Barkest.
So, that completes the demo for this game. After playing through the demo, my thoughts are I definitely am going to be putting this on my wish list and getting it when it comes out because I really did enjoy the game overall. I liked the British style of the wording and I liked the sort of British humor in a few places. I really enjoyed the sort of homage to Sherlock Holmes. And overall, the game, even though I think it's from a small company, is really fairly smooth to play and very enjoyable. Um, while I did feel I got stuck at one point, I don't think that's really a problem of the game. I think it just adds to the challenge of the game, which is a good thing. So definitely, I'm going to be looking forward to buying this game. That, as I've said before, does not mean that I'm saying that everybody should buy it. But if you liked what you saw with it, I would say give it a shot yourself and see what you think. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. And if you have any ideas for games that you would like to see me demo on this channel, please go ahead and put them in the messages and I will see if I can find them and play them.